Hey crawlers, it's Sam here from Film Crawl, and welcome back to the channel for another spoiler-free review, this time on the 2019 crime film, Uncut Gems. The movie that feels like a visual representation of a cocaine high. I kid you not, I walked out of this movie, well, out of my living room because it's on Netflix, but I got up out of this movie and my head was pounding. Uncut Gems stars Adam Sandler, Lakeith Stanfield, Idina Menzel, Julia Fox, and The Weeknd for like 5 minutes on screen. This crime thriller by the Safdie Brothers shows you the drug that is greed, how it weaves its way through one man. When you see an A24 film, you know you're going to get the unexpected, and we definitely got that in this movie. I mean, come on guys, A24. Look at their films. With that said, let's get into the spoiler-free review of Uncut Gems. Adam Sandler plays Howard Ratner, a loudmouth New York jeweler with a gambling addiction that ramps up over the course of a few days that we're watching on screen. The uncut gem in question is barely seen, but acts as an underlying current that keeps the script on its rocky course. After showing this gem to Boston Celtics forward Kevin Garnett, played by an exaggerated version of himself, and lending it to him for good luck, Howard places a massive bet that slowly unravels into a huge debt that keeps us on high alert on whether it will be paid off or if his luck will run out. On the side are problems with his estranged wife, Dina, Mistress Julia, and semi-gangster brother-in-law. If it sounds chaotic, it's because it is. But I will say, it's easy to keep track thanks to the Safdie Brothers script. There's barely a moment to breathe in this film besides the part where Sandler is crying over a tattoo on his girlfriend's ass. It's really hard to dive into anything else without giving it away, so you guys will have to come back next week for our spoiler discussion where we talk full details of the movie. I have a feeling Nicole is going to spill ass on it, so it should be an interesting conversation. Guys, this is the part where we get into the likes and dislikes of Uncut Gems. In my opinion, before we go on to our spoiler discussion next week with Nicole, where we discuss both sides. Like I said before, I came out of this film with a massive headache, and I'm gonna give it a like for that because it feels unscripted. It feels like you're just watching like live improv acting. Everyone's talking over each other. Just you are put into this day in life of Adam Sandler as this jeweler in New York, where people are trying to scam others, and it's shoddy environment. So I really do enjoy that. It may not be for some people, so just be prepared going into that it's going to be chaotic in every way possible. This is the first film I've seen of Adam Sandler where he's playing a very serious role, and I loved it. I want to see more of him. It's a good casting choice, and he really knocks it out of the park. Did it deserve to be in the Oscar race? That's something we'll talk about in the spoiler discussion. I don't want to say too much here. And now for dislikes. There really wasn't much to dislike for me. Like I said, some people may feel overwhelmed. They may feel like the movie's a mess. It's chaotic, but that's the tone they're going for, so you have to be prepared going into it. But I have seen some people discuss it like they didn't feel like it felt fluid enough for them, but that's not what the movie's going for, or at least that's, in my opinion, what I think the Safdie Brothers were going for. So keep that in mind. I didn't really have many dislikes for the movie. All right, and now we're going to give it a Film Crawl shot score. If you're new here, I'll throw it on screen, but 0 is the best movie you've ever seen. 5 being total blackout drunk. You don't want to remember the movie. I am going to have to give Uncut Gems a 1 shot out of 5. I think it was a great film. It's an awesome watch, and I would buy it on Blu-ray. It's something that you should keep in your film collection if you do that. Really fun watch. Go watch on Netflix if you haven't seen it already, and come back next Tuesday for the spoiler discussion.
This is me, all right? I'm not a fucking athlete. This is my fucking way. This is how I win. All right.
That's all I have to say about Uncut Gems at our spoiler-free review. If you want to hear more about what we think on Uncut Gems in a spoiler discussion, make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date when the video drops next Tuesday for the spoiler discussion of Uncut Gems. You can follow us on social media at Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram at The Film Crawl. All those links will be down in the description below. Film Crawl brings you guys movie reviews and podcasts every Tuesday, so make sure you stick around and follow us on all those platforms so that way you can stay up to date. With that said, I'm Sam from Film Crawl, and I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Peace out.